Why would your father go back to Germany after surviving the Holocaust?
He had a brother that lived there, first of
Hmm.
all. Secondly, my father was different than my mother a little bit. I don't think that my mother had such losses in there. Everybody was wiped out. My father's family survived. They were in Warsaw. They were in forced labor camps, but not to the magnitude of what my mother went through. So it was a little bit more palatable for them in terms of the way they lived. So that might have explained some of it. And as well as just being my father's stature. I think that he was so, felt locked up and trapped. And I talk about this in the memoir, being with my mother, being in that very kind of old fashioned traditional life, that he wanted to, for lack of a better word, to really spread his wings. And here he finds this blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman that's very striking, dresses differently, and that just was a major allure to him. So anyways, they wrote some love letters, I believe, between the two of them. My mom actually somehow found a copy of them while he was still living home, and probably, I would say, more close to a month before I was born, he worked with his partner in business to get papers to actually bring her over here. So my father actually brought my stepmother over there. They started living together, and all this happened probably no more than a few weeks before I was born. I believe the impact of that in my mother's mind was so immeasurable that things started to get buried within inside her, including a story of a Nazi German saving Jewish lives that I believe she told to my father. So when you ask why I never heard of that, I think it was trauma.